AB3 Anime Aaron here. I know we haven't posted a video in like 2 weeks. The videos are coming. I promise you we'll be posting one tonight. But it's because the wife got sick with something. She was sick for like a week and then she got a promotion at work, which changed our entire schedule. So it's just a little crazy at home right now. Plus Christmas is coming, so it's a little weird. But we're here to talk about something else. Let's talk about Anime Expo because for the first time in 2 years, their convention is actually going to take place live in person. Now, if you follow our channel, you know that in 2019, we went to Anime Expo for the first time and we loved it. It was a blast. And we did buy tickets to go to 2020, but because of pandemic, everything went virtual. And since then, they were one of the few conventions this past year that unfortunately weren't able to have their convention. Their big thing is they're the biggest one in North America, so they always bring in Japanese guests. And a lot of Japanese guests weren't allowed to come because of Japan's restrictions on this whole pandemic era. But they're taking their time. They have put everything out. And finally, we have info that the convention is taking place this year in person. So we're happy to hear that. We will be attending, and I just thought I'd make a quick video about the info that was given on the convention, because if you notice on our channel, I always make videos for this because I feel like there aren't any videos online explaining how to do tickets or how to do hotels or nothing when it comes to this convention stuff. So I always try to make a video. Now, Anime Expo announced that, let me get this correct, okay? If you rolled your ticket over from 2020. So what that means is if you bought a ticket for Anime Expo 2020 and when the convention was canceled, if instead of asking for a refund, you chose to roll your ticket over to 2021, you are allowed to buy your ticket with the priority registration window, okay? They give you a 2-week window from January 10th to January 23rd to rebuy your original ticket. That does not mean that if you bought a regular 4-day ticket, you can buy a premiere badge. You cannot. You can only buy back your original ticket from January 10th to January 23rd. Now, if you bought a ticket for Anime Expo to go to 2020 and asked for a refund when the convention was canceled, you have to book with all the other attendees who want to go. They can't book till January 24th. That is when the regular attendee block opens to be able to buy tickets for Anime Expo. And people have been asking about premiere badges. Will they be available on January 24th? No, they won't. But my understanding is they are giving everyone a chance to rebuy their premiere badges, because you have to remember in 2019, when we bought tickets for 2020, premiere badges sold out. Every last badge was already purchased. And while some may have gotten a refund, I think majority of premiere fans rolled their badge over to 2021. Therefore, they are now able to rebuy their same premiere badge in the priority window, which means that as long as everyone buys their premiere badge back, I couldn't tell you for sure if there would be any left, because if every premiere chose to roll over, which I know 80 to 90% did, there won't be any badges left. Now, with that being said, every ticket price was raised, including premiere. I think general attendees, some of them bought their tickets for like $85, but now it's $120. But that's inflation. That's regular ticket pricing. Anime Expo has always been underpriced for the things they offer. I mean, in all honesty, they should probably be somewhere closer to $200 a ticket, like compared to like PAX and stuff like that. They should probably be somewhere in that area, but they're not. I mean, so $120 for a 4-day ticket is steep, but that's the priority registration window. The general attendee price is $140. Now, Anime Expo tickets do get to $140. even when you buy them at 85, they still get to 140, because what happens is you buy them early at the 85, and once the 85 sell out, they go to 95. Once the 95 sells out, they go to 105. They do that. They just continuously have tiers of ticket pricing. So if I could recommend anything, buy the ticket at 140, because there's a good chance that this will still continue, that they have allotted a certain amount of tickets at 140 that will then turn into maybe 200 by the time you get to the convention. Don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky and 140 is just the max price those tickets are going to be. I don't know. They haven't put out that kind of info. Premier badges are $4.99. So even for us, that's more than we spent the first time. Like when I bought my badge last time, I think after taxes, it ended up being right at 500. This time it's going to be about 530, 540. It is what it is. I still got to get it. I want the Premier badge. Now, with that being said, if the Premier badges do not sell out in the priority opening, they will then announce at a later date Premier badge tickets. And if I have to guess, I'm pretty sure the tickets, because there won't be many of them, if they do decide to sell more later, will be higher than what I'm paying now. So that ticket will probably be over $500 before taxes. Mine's $4.99 right now, but that one's probably going to be over $500 before taxes. And that's just a guess, okay? Because again, I don't know if they'll have badges. They have announced that if there are some that do not get purchased, they will be sold at a later date. I'm hoping they're just trying to get everything out because it's January. Normally we have tickets for Anime Expo go on sale in August. And then you have from August to July, which is almost a year exactly, to get everything together. You know, the ticket, the hotel, your flight, all that stuff. And as someone who lives on the East Coast, as you guys know, the ocean's in the backyard. I literally need that time because everything gets way more expensive, especially flights, the closer you get to a date. Like if I buy my ticket for a flight for Anime Expo in like September or something, then it's definitely a lot cheaper than buying it in March. You know what I mean? So first things first though, buy the tickets when you're in the priority registration if you have the opportunity. If you do not buy them in the priority window, you will have to buy them with regular people. And I don't mean regular people like it's a bad thing, but I mean like people who haven't had a ticket previously. You will have to buy your ticket with them. And there's a lot of them. And if you're a Premier, buy your ticket back because you do not want to be in the room block competition with general attendees. That's different. It is different. I don't think there's like some Glee concert this time, so you'll actually be able to get a good room, I'm assuming, this year, because it was a lot harder this year because the room blocks were smaller because there was a symphony quartet going on at the same time as Anime Expo. So they made the room blocks way smaller than they normally are. This year, I don't think we'll have to deal with that. But anyway, that's just some basic info I wanted to give out. I hope you guys can use that. Any questions, comment down below. I will be sure to answer them. And if you have any concerns about anything, comment down below. I will be able to give you what I do know, okay? If you're questioning how to do the room block, I have 2 videos on my YouTube channel about the room block. You can look them up, or again, comment down below. We can make a whole new video about how to book a room for Anime Expo so you know what's going on. Anyway, man, AB3 Anime, you know what it is.